One initiative helping to foster that renewal is the Dominican Rosary Pilgrimage. Father Joseph Anthony Kress joins us now to tell us more about this growing movement of prayer and pilgrimage. Father, welcome to This Is the Day.
Thank you for having me. It's really great to join you this morning.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you. And for people who are just hearing about the pilgrimage for the first time, what is the Dominican Rosary Pilgrimage and why do you think it's resonating with so many Catholics?
Yeah, the Dominican Rosary Pilgrimage is a day-long event. So it's a one-day event in Washington, D.C. This year it's happening on Saturday, September 26, 2026, at the Basilica National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception. So at the core of it, it's 12 hours, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and you come to the Basilica and you'll receive conferences and preaching on the Rosary. You'll be able to enter into different moments of prayer through adoration, receive the sacraments. You have an opportunity to go to confession. We have a beautiful procession with a newly commissioned statue of the Blessed Virgin that we carry. You see the Dominican brothers carrying the statue in procession, praying the entirety of the Rosary in that basilica. You can join the Confraternity of the Holy Rosary, and we have Mass together. And then at the end of the day, we join together and celebrate with kind of festivities and a concert by the Hillbilly Thomists, which is a bluegrass band comprised of Dominican friars, and they are very good. They just released a new album, so you'll hear some new songs that you may not have heard before, but it's just a great day to come together, encounter Jesus Christ through the prayer of his mother, and learn more about it.
It sounds like a great day, and of course, having the Basilica, America's Catholic Church,
Right.
as a backdrop, both for those who watch it, video of it, or are there, I mean, is definitely a bonus. And I got to ask you, what need in the Church really inspired the creation of this Dominican Rosary Pilgrimage, which sounds incredible? What's its mission today?
Yeah, so, the history of the Rosary and its connection with the Dominican order is a quite strong one. I think all the major religious orders have a single devotion that is particularly entrusted to their charism. You have the Franciscans with the Stations of the Cross, the Benedictines in Lectio Divina. For the Dominicans, it's the Rosary. That's the devotion that has been entrusted to our charism and has been with us. And really, one of our friars was in prayer, and he was inspired to gather the people of God to pray the Rosary in public. And that was it. And so he walked out of that prayer and he called up the shrine and said, "Hey, do you have any available weekends?" And that's kind of just how it all started. And it's grown year on year. Last year, we had over 4,000 people come to the Basilica. It was standing room only. This year, we are expecting over 5,000 people. Our numbers are progressing up, and we're showing that we should expect around 5,000 people, if not more, to join together for this day of prayer and encountering Christ through the mysteries of the Rosary.
Nice.
That's beautiful. And so this is going to be, I think, the fourth year. So it's grown a lot. You heard about the numbers. What are some of the spiritual fruits that you've seen coming from the pilgrimages?
It's beautiful. I'll tell a very short and quick story. I had a gentleman who I think it was year 2, year 3, something in there. He had come to the pilgrimage. He joined the Rosary Confraternity, and in that we have to process, and we send little welcome packets out. And just because of the sheer numbers, the sending out of those packets got a little more delayed than what we would have liked. Well, in that intervening time, he unfortunately was in a severe car accident and was in the hospital. And through his recovery, was just very discouraged and just very hurting through all of that. And the day that he got home, the mail shows up in his welcome packet from the Rosary Confraternity that he joined at the Rosary Pilgrimage showed up that very day. And he then, from that place, started praying the Rosary daily. And he said the amount of healing, both physical and spiritual healing, that gave him the hope to persevere through a tremendous struggle was what carried him through. And it was the Rosary that kind of falls for his life, goes all the way back to the pilgrimage itself.
And the pilgrimage actually begins months before September. It's a 9-month novena, really. Why was it important to make prayer the foundation of this event?
It's kind of the core of our Dominican life. We are what St. Thomas Aquinas calls a hybrid life. We are contemplatives and actives. You know, we contemplate and hand on the fruits of our contemplation. And so for us, every good activity must begin in prayer. And this pilgrimage is a major activity. It's a major active work. And so then there has to be kind of almost an equal major prayer work that precedes it and begins with it. So we spent 9 months in this novena praying a pilgrimage prayer in preparation for the great activity, which is the day itself.
Wonderful. And so we're seeing a renewed interest in the rosary amongst young people like myself, new Catholics, and even in the broader church. Why do you think that this centuries-old prayer, really, 800-year-old prayer, continues to speak to people today?
Well, I mean, at the core, it's a prayer. It's a method of prayer so that we can encounter Christ. And Christ, the power of his love and meditating on the mysteries of his life is always applicable. It's perennial in our need for that. And I think so much of our life, we are dealing with things that are transient or one-time use experience, or maybe things that, with a digital footprint, messages that are intended to disappear immediately or whatever it is. And there's this desire to be a little more rooted in recognizing that there's got to be something more than these fleeting, one-time, momentary things in our life. And so to kind of connect yourself to a tradition, to a style of prayer that has been proven over centuries of years, there's a certain kind of, I think, modern it's a mystery, and to be enveloped in that mystery really appeals to the modern sensibilities right now. And so it gives you kind of a structure. It's not a very kind of intricate. It's easily accessible. You can carry a rosary in your pocket. You understand the structure, but it's not just this task. It's not that I'm going to complete these tasks and I did my thing. But it's a structure through which I can encounter the mystery, encounter Christ in that. So it's very easily accessible for all ages, generations, and people and phases along their spiritual journey.
Great. We got to go to the news in just a moment, but could you tell us where people can find more information about the pilgrimage, and also tell us a little bit about your podcast, would you?
Yeah. So for the pilgrimage, you can go to our website, rosarypilgrimage.org. You can find all the information on what you need to know to join us in DC in September 26th. If you're unable to join us on site, we also live stream it on the website. So you can see the entire day live streamed on that website. You can join us as a digital pilgrim. It is good to know that this is a free, non-ticketed event, but you will see an RSVP tag. So if you plan on joining us, please let us know. It just kind of helps with our planning and things like that. And Bishop, as you mentioned, I'm also the co-host of a podcast with 3 other of my Dominican brothers. The podcast is called Godsplaining. We have episodes every Thursday, along with additional guest episodes and live episodes. And so you can follow us on all your favorite podcast platforms, as well as YouTube, if you want to watch the episodes there.
Father Joseph Anthony Kress, thank you so much for filling us in, being with us today, and hope the pilgrimage goes well and your podcast continues to grow. God bless you.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.